Hi everyone, it's Tammy and we are in my craft room today here at Creative Girl Vintage, and things are about to get very vintagey because I'm going to make a shadow box assemblage using vintage materials, and I invite you to stick around because I'm going to be sharing how you can enter my Happy Mail giveaway. Okay, I am going to be giving away the little shadow box that we're making today. Now there's plenty of time to enter, so just hang tight because I'm going to share with you all the details. And oh, I will be giving away a vintage bundle too. So that's 2 fun pieces up for grabs. So we've got a lot of ground to cover, so let's get to it. I pulled out some things here today that I'll find and I'll be like, I could do something with that one day. And so today's the day. And so I'm pulling some of that stuff out that I saved. And the shadow box, I'm going to use this little box right here that I found. I mean, look at that color. Isn't that pretty? And then, of course, here's some sheet music I set aside. It says Birdie Sweet. And this little shadow box is going to have a little, kind of little bird theme. So how appropriate this is. And I'm just going to take and lay this right on here. And let me see, Birdie Sweet. I want to make sure I got those words. I'll just trace around this and we'll cut it out. I'm going to kind of go inside my lines a little bit because I know it's going to be too big. It always is, right? Unless you just like do some really good precise measuring. And I'm really bad about precise measuring. Okay, let me see. Oh, that slips right in there nicely. All right, and I think I probably would use, how about a little stick glue down in there? Just to hold that paper in place. I think that'll be just right. Okay, Birdie Sweet, let's put you in there. We're going to get our box all ready here, so before we fill it up, kind of get all the mechanics put together. Okay, so there's our little background. And probably the only thing that I had that wasn't vintage is a little bit of this scrap fabric. But it's coffee dyed, so that kind of counts, right? All right, let me just get the glue gun out here. And I thought this would be pretty. Just a little bit of glue all around the outside of the box. And I love the color of this box, so I didn't want to completely cover it up. So it is definitely still poking out. Okay. And this fabric is nice. From the coffee dye, it's all a little bit wrinkly and frayed from where I tore it. I think the color looks good with the box too. Okay, let me see. I have another little piece. Here we go. We'll kind of patchwork this right in. Like so. There we go. Okay. A little bit right there. Okay, that looks good. Let me move some of this out of the way here. And the next thing I wanted to do to get our box ready, have a little bit of vintage lace. And this would be so pretty, I thought, like laying right in here. Like kind of covering up the cardboard a little bit, and then some of that blue is sticking out. And I think I'm going to go with the Fabrifix glue for this and see what happens. Okay. Just kind of want to keep that upside down. My bottle's getting a little empty. Okay, let's just lay this down. Oh yeah, that looks pretty. I was debating which glue to use, but I think this was the right choice. All right, so I'm just going to take my glue and I'm going to continue just to go around the inside of this box and glue this down all the way around. All right, let me push that little corner in so the whole inside now has some vintage lace running all around. Okay, so our box is looking good here. This is something I found at the flea market a long time ago. It's tiny little pom-poms hooked together by wire. I've always absolutely loved this, and I thought this was just such a cute idea to use this on this box. So let me go here, and I'm gonna use some hot glue on this. I'm gonna leave 3 pom-poms hanging low, and I'm just gonna glue this in. This is going to serve a couple purposes here. And maybe right here. And let's put some more hot glue and push that little guy in right there. All right, let me get rid of some of this excess. Get out some bad scissors to cut this wire. What did I leave over there? Like 3, 1, 2, 3. Let me get that right there. All right. So what I thought would be cute here, this could be used for a hanger if you want to hang this up, or this should sit on its own or lean against something. You can just take the pom-poms because of the wire and just bend it down. So you've just got a really cute decoration on top. All right. I've got some vintage wrapping paper here. This is so pretty with the roses on it. And let's just put a little bit of Fabrifix down there. And lay this in at the bottom. And our box is looking so pretty, and I think it's time to fill it up with some goodies. The first thing I'm going to add, this isn't vintage, but I just thought it was so cute along the bottom here. So let me just put a little dot of glue going across there and lay these pretty little ditzy daisies in there. Looks cute. All right, now, he's definitely Birdie Sweet, isn't he? He's just perfect for this box. But first, let me add, this is netting from an old hat, and I thought it was kind of cute because it kind of reminded me a little bit of bird nesting. And all right, I'm just going to kind of go for it here with a little bit of hot glue, and I'm going to lay this netting in here, kind of just smush it in there. That's his little nest. And kind of stick out a little bit. Okay, and then little Birdie Sweet, I think he's gonna go right there. And if you follow me on Facebook, I showed you a picture of my drawer that is filled with my little vintage birds that I've been collecting forever, and they are perfect for projects like this. And last weekend my husband came home with a whole nother box for me from the flea market, so I decided it was time to use up some birds, do some projects. This is off of an old hat. Isn't that so pretty? And that would be, oh, he's so cute. Behind this little bird is part of his little nest here. These are so fun to put together, you guys, and you can just kind of use what you got. Okay, and then I've got a piece of vintage jewelry here. I think this was an old brooch or something, and I probably would use maybe some E6000 on this, but I have to tell you, since it's going down on this paper, I think it's going to be really permanent. It's not going to be going anywhere. Okay. Look at that. Is that just really just the cutest little shadow box? Let's flip this over. Out of a vintage dictionary, I found a picture of a swallow. And what I thought I'd do is add this to the back of the box. You know me, I always like to add a lot of little extra things to the back of my work and make it look really, really pretty. Okay, and we will flip that over. And I don't know if it even needs anything else. I think it looks very sweet just the way it is. Let me tell you about the Happy Mail giveaway. Let's talk about the giveaway. Okay, and then I'm going to show you, in addition to the shadow box, the little vintage bundle that's also in the giveaway. It's easy to enter, you guys. Just subscribe to my channel if you haven't already and send me an email. I've added that email link in the description box below this video. Say hello, let me know where you're watching from, or share with me any crafting projects that you'd like to see in the future. And I want to mention that this giveaway is open for US only. I'm not set up for international shipping at this time, you guys, so I do have very special subscribers that are outside the US, and I promise to give this a look for future giveaways. This contest is free to enter, so the giveaway opens up today, May 19th, 2024, and it's going to close on Friday, May 24th at 9 p.m. Eastern. I will randomly pick 2 winners, and I will also give the winners a shout out in my next video. So I've listed all the contest rules and all the YouTube community guidelines and everything in the description box below this video. And so up for grabs, look at this little bundle. We have a sweetheart of a little vintage bird, some vintage jewelry, and in this bundle is a little vintage bird book. There is, everything's the real deal in here. Old advertising, old postcards. There's a bingo card in there. There's just a lot of goodness tucked inside this little bundle for you guys, and I thought that you would really enjoy it. So thank you so much for joining me today. Good luck to all of you for the Happy Mail giveaway. I look forward to reading all of your emails, and I will see you next week. So bye for now.